Hi everybody, it's Miss Kate and Henry out at Hudson Crossing Park. We've been talking a lot lately about the signs of spring that you can see, smell, and even hear, not only at Hudson Crossing Park, but in your backyard too. Last week we talked about hearing woodpeckers pecking holes in the trees to build their new nests. And this week we want to talk about another sound that's a sure sign of spring. And that sound is the sound of peepers.
The sound of the spring peeper is unmistakable, and while we may hear a lot from them, we don't often see them. So, what exactly is making all that noise? Northern spring peepers are a type of tree frog that can be found anywhere from southeastern Canada in the eastern United States as far south as Georgia. They come in lots of different colors, from shades of brown to gray or olive, and sometimes even reddish. But they're always identifiable by the broad X that's marked on their back.
If you think a peeper sounds loud, you're right. A peeper's call can be up to 90 decibels, which is the same level of volume that a lawnmower has. That is a noisy little frog.
Male peepers are the ones making all of that noise. They make their songs by filling a vocal sac in their throats with air, just like a balloon. And then as the air lets out, it creates a peep as the sac shrinks. They can peep about once every second during breeding season. And the faster they peep, the more attractive the ladies think they are.
After mating, a female peeper can lay 750 to 1,400 eggs. The eggs are attached to the debris, like sticks and small branches, that are left in the wetlands. So while the wetlands may look kind of messy to us, to a peeper, it's just right to have a family.
Depending on the temperature, the eggs will hatch within 6 to 12 days. When they're first born, they sure don't look like frogs. Instead, they're known as tadpoles, and they breathe with gills and swim using a tail. As they grow, they'll lose their tail and develop lungs for breathing. Within 8 weeks, the tadpoles turn into young frogs and leave the pond.
Peepers actually have extra large pads on their toes, which means they're great climbers. Even though they can climb trees, they prefer to stay pretty close to the ground, so they won't go too far up, only a few feet. I wonder if there are any other types of animals in the park that like to climb trees. We may never know.
Peepers' ability to climb trees is just one of the reasons we rarely ever see them. In fact, peepers are one of the smallest frogs in our area. Measuring only about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long, they can easily sit on the tip of your finger. And with their coloring, they have excellent camouflage, not only in marshes and small ponds during breeding season, but after breeding season, when they move back into the forest floor, they blend in with the tree's leaves and bark almost perfectly, becoming almost invisible to those of us who look for them.
Well, everybody, I hope you learned something new about peepers. And I hope that next time you're out in the evening or nighttime, you'll be able to listen and enjoy this wonderful sound of spring. Have a good week, everyone. We'll see you next time.